What's up everybody, Danny's here and we are back at it again with another video. But before we get into it, make sure you check out all the links in the description below. So, what I've noticed is that one of the biggest games that we'll be releasing for the rest of 2025 would be Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. And now I have talked about this in my recent video that one of the biggest games that we'll be releasing for the rest of 2025 would be Pokemon Legends ZA, Kirby Air Riders, and Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. So Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will be releasing in December 4th for the Nintendo Switch, and for the Nintendo Switch 2 for better graphics and better gameplay. But nowadays though, I think Nintendo will be able to work on lots of great games for the Nintendo Switch. And definitely though, there's lots of great games that will be releasing for this year and for next year. Because honestly though, Kirby Air Riders has become one of the best GameCube games announced for the Nintendo GameCube, and now we've got the remake version for Kirby Air Riders on the Switch too. So definitely though, I think Pokemon Legends ZA was a sequel to Pokemon Legends Arceus, but also though, otherwise, more importantly, I think Nintendo also announced that they did a development 3 years ago of Pokemon Legends ZA. They have announced this 2 years ago, and then Nintendo has decided to announce it, and it will be releasing this month. So this month, we have Super Mario Galaxy 1 and Super Mario Galaxy 2 already released, but Pokemon Legends ZA will be releasing in October 16th in the next 2 weeks. And it will also be releasing on the Nintendo Switch 2 for better graphics and better gameplay. The same thing goes with Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. So in my opinion, there's a lot of Nintendo Switch 2 versions that have better graphics and better gameplay in my opinion though. Like, what am I hoping to see for the rest of this year? Well, I'm pretty sure though that we have 2 months to go until the end of the year comes. Because definitely Metroid Prime 4 Beyond was one of the best and the biggest Nintendo games that was announced for their Nintendo Direct. And it said it'll be releasing in December 4th, which means we finally got the release date. But let's talk about Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond has been one of the biggest video game development after 8 years ago, and now Nintendo has finally announced it, which means that this game will be in huge development, but definitely it's a 3D Metroid game like any other Metroid games like Metroid Prime 1, 2, and 3, which means though, I'm sure that Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will become one of the best games of this year though, but I'm sure that there will be lots of great games that we might be able to see, because definitely there's lots of great games everybody loves for the Nintendo Switch, and I have a feeling the Nintendo Switch was one of the best ways to experience with, but same as the Switch 2 though, the Switch 2 has lots of better graphics and better gameplay, and plus it's a second gen console, which means it's been one of the best consoles that they've released this year, because the Switch 2 was one of the best ways to experience, though, which was definitely phenomenal. However, I'm sure we can get more Nintendo Switch 2 games in the future update. So why not add in like newer Switch 2 games for the next Nintendo Direct? That'll be another great way, though, because we have lots of games that will be releasing next year. But definitely Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will become one of the best Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2 games to be released. And we're also getting amiibos though for Super Mario Galaxy 1 and Super Mario Galaxy 2, Kirby Air Riders, and Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. I think Metroid Prime 4 Beyond amiibos will be releasing on the same day when Metroid Prime 4 Beyond releases on the Nintendo Switch. But also though, definitely, there is Kirby Air Riders amiibo, which will be releasing on the same day with Kirby Air Riders on the Nintendo Switch 2 as well, though. So, anyways, let me know what is the best game that we'll be releasing for the rest of this year. Let me know in the comments below. And anyways, don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment and share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new to this channel. Make sure to hit that bell notification every time you get notified when I post a video. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Peace!